Hey you guys, welcome to part 2. I just did a whole 10-minute video already and I said very important key points. Let's hope I remember. So if you haven't seen part 1, make sure you go check it out. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So as I was saying, you guys are going through different experiences, having different beliefs, and it's all for a reason. All of this helps your development, it helps your growth, it helps you come into epiphanies, it helps you come into the best form of yourself. Okay? So don't look at the things that you take as losses. Shift these energies, shift these words that have negative connotations to it. They're not losses, they're lessons. Okay? They're lessons. You're not a loser. You're not if anything, you're a warrior, a soldier, a phoenix rising, a whoever that's powerful. I feel like y'all have learned major lessons within finances, within manifestations, within overall life, within ego and arrogance, within choosing to be in low vibrational energy or settling for things or being in obsessive energy, having addictions, like just not really caring, being consciously aware of what you're doing, rushing into things, so haste, and then falling on your face or bumping your head, learning something, whether it was in love, getting your heart broken, or whether it was going towards an opportunity that ended up not being the best opportunity for you, but at the end of the day, there was a lesson involved, so it all worked out. Because this is your life, this is your experiences, which is a part of the journey. So don't feel like you're taking any losses. Don't feel like you're delaying anything. I feel like you had to die inside. You have to turn into a completely different person, not recognizing yourself, coming into the darkest versions of yourself, seeing how low you would go, seeing how your self-worth or self-love wasn't really as potent as you thought it was, doing things that you probably didn't realize you would do. Like, for instance, you can be a person that say, oh, I would never do that over money, and you'll find yourself doing a whole lot of strange things for a piece of change. Okay, but anyways, it don't even have to be like that. It could even be being money hungry, being greedy, or settling for something. Like, for instance, this is not to discourage anyone from having a 9-to-5, because if you feel like that's okay to do in your life, that's how you feel. If others of y'all feel like it's not, that's how you feel. Like I said, take how it resonates for you. So it's like, it can even be somebody who they chose a 9-to-5 over their business that they had. You know, it could be small, well, I don't want to say small stuff, but know that everything that you're going through is all a part of the journey. It's not to discourage you, it's not to harm you. A lot of times people change things into negativity. They shift things into fear so they can have power, control, money, sex, whatever else, status, to be in this honorable energy, to be looked up to, trusted in, like, and don't even have the ability to withstand this status. But you do. But you out here sad, destroyed, in discomfort. But little do you know, you it's Phoenix rising. You had to go through certain things so your mind can expand as well. The humans don't even think with 30% of the brain. It's probably because we live in the United States. But you're an infinite being of potential, abundance, abundant in everything, prosperity, energy, life. So know that these things that people call evil, negative, low vibrational, sad, destructive, whatever, know that this pain, these tower moments, they were also the blessings in disguise. Because imagine if we didn't go through these things, there would be no growth. We wouldn't realize certain things. Our mind wouldn't expand. We wouldn't come into the truest, best versions of ourselves. We wouldn't have learned that certain things existed. We wouldn't have shifted out of a closed mindset. Because a lot of times we get brought up in what other people's truths are instead of our own. So it's like going through your own experiences helps you tap into the truest version of yourself. I feel like y'all shifted, and there was a lot of things that happened back to back, unexpectedly. And I'm telling you, all of this, it was like the cherry on top, and boom, shifted energy, new person. But now I feel like you guys are putting those pieces back together. You're healing, or you're being encouraged to heal. All right? You're taking ownership or leadership of your life. You're being strong. You're being more positive. You're trusting in yourself more. And I feel like just because you bumped your head in certain things, I feel like you're not going to be scared to experience it again. Because imagine if you didn't know that certain things existed. You possibly wouldn't have done it if you knew that it existed. So going through life without really knowing anything besides what you hear from other people and what they try to project onto you, you know? So I feel like you have to, like, based on your experiences with people and without people, I just feel like all of this was a part of the journey within. This helps you reflect. This helps you. But I'm also going to say this: if you're facing a difficult situation right now, do not rush into making a decision. All right? Turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. Like I said, you're going through different shifts, different mindsets, different versions, of yourself. Shedding the past versions of yourself, the negative versions of yourself, the low vibrational aspects of yourself that are not comfortable with you. It don't matter about what everybody else thinking. It's what you feel, how you want your life, what's happiness to you, what successful is to you. So I feel like you're going through life experiencing, gathering the tools in your journey, just like the full journey is. And the high priestess is here for you, telling you to trust in your intuition as you're on this journey. Because you're curious, you get curious about things, or you come into different things. And the high priestess is warning you every single time to trust in your intuition. You're also being encouraged to meditate, all right, and to be in, have some alone time. This is my self-care energy. So this can also help with your intuition. I feel like your intuition is really huge right now. It's really big right now. And you can always be on the money with your intuition. Sometimes you be like, oh, well, maybe I'm tripping. Now your intuition is always on point. And I feel like to really, come into this version of yourself, you're needing to be in alone time, and you're needing to meditate, to ground. Go outside and meditate, especially. Get into the water, just do some work with your third eye or intuition. All right, and also let go of your past. The burdens of carrying your past around has made you weary. It is time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. All right, we also got play coming out. It's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. It's also a GAIETY word. Look that up. But it says release and surrender. All right? We shower you with blessings and our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly, gripped with your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Yeah, y'all are pretty closed off. I'm telling you, that heart chakra got you closed off, especially when you rushed into things that you felt like was good for you, because you were operating of a place of trust and peace and open-mindedness, just like you did throughout your whole journey. And I feel like when you bumped your head, this caused you to close yourself off. Even your heart chakra got closed off. Even things that were meant to come towards you, you were closing yourself off from giving and receiving, whether it was blessings, whether it was love, whatever it is. But that's what I'm saying. You didn't get into this sun energy for no reason. And for some of you guys who are not in this sun energy yet, everything is going to make sense in the end. Okay, we got bees here, which signifies community for most people. All right, go to part 3.